I do first half, you do second half. Hello and welcome to another edition of Viking Sports. Viking Media proudly presents Viking Volleyball, which is now West Wolves on our new YouTube channel. I am Kyle Leopoldo.
And I am Mason Taylor.
And welcome to Viking Volleyball. Today intends to be a great matchup versus Niles West High School, and this is our annual Children's Cancer Month support game. Please sit back and enjoy the game tonight.
Immediately following the game, you can watch it again and again. Please feel free to subscribe to get updates on other games. Tune in Tuesday, September 18th, where the Vikings take on Maine South Hawks at 7 p.m. for Viking soccer. And Wednesday, September 19th at 6 p.m. for girls volleyball versus the Lake Zurich Bears.
Pretty soon they'll be announcing the lineups for the now West Wolves, and right after they'll be announcing the lineup for the now North Viking.
Just again, if you're tuning in, this is Mason Taylor.
And Kyle Leopoldo.
And this is your Viking Media.
Make sure to tune in on September 18th, where the Vikings are to take on Maine South Hawks at 7 p.m. for Viking soccer. Also on Wednesday, September 19th at 6 p.m. for girls volleyball versus the Lake Zurich Bears. Today, the Vikings honored 4 constituents for the childhood cancer game: Caleb, Taylor, Natalia, and
Hannah.
For the Niles West Wolves, we have Evan Arvizu, Narina Alec, Samantha Bilardo, Anna Darville, Angela Dimitrijevic, Samantha Galanopoulos, Katrina Gunn, Ariana Lopez, Julia Panite, Gianna Pehar, Natalia Pehar, Eliana Scalero, Mahila Bahiha, and Sloan Tomczak.
And for the Niles North Vikings, we have Esma Janovic, Rain Callie Mouton, Ashley David, Lauren D'Souza, Samantha Fajardo, Olivia Gravic, Lauren Hanks, Alexandra Hetaganu, Catalina Lizu, Ruth Pasca, Justice Taylor, Emily Tran, Julia Vuvic, Veronica Walensky, and Kelly Zervos.
We have a big crowd today, ladies and gentlemen.
The players are throwing the shirts we're wearing right now into the crowd, which you'll see in a little bit. Probably one of the biggest crowds we've seen this season for volleyball.
Those fans are fighting for the shirts, trying to get them in the stands. It's kind of funny.
Shout out to the boys soccer team out there supporting for tonight's game.
It's so good to see all these people coming out to support the childhood cancer and the Niles North Vikings or the Niles West Wolves
Very true.
in support of childhood cancer. Oh, and now we'll have the national anthem.
Sung by France and Rain.
What do you think the Niles North Vikings have to do to shut down Niles West today?
Well, I think they're going to need to communicate, especially on service eve, and try to get their service eve passes right to the sophomore setter, where she could set the hitters, especially Esma on the right side, because she's a strong hitter.
I think that Natalia is probably going to be Niles West's stronghold at this moment,
Yeah,
as she is their best player. She's actually going D1 in Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, I believe she's playing outside.
Yeah, she
but
is.
If Niles North wants to terminate this game, they
Yeah,
need
they're
to
gonna
figure
need
out a way to shut down
Yeah,
Natalia.
they're going to need to find a pocket or hit right over her.
Although the Niles North Vikings do have Esma, who is their powerhouse at the moment, but they also do have a couple other hitters. And if they are on today, they could take this game.
Yeah, if they communicate and do everything right. I feel like both teams are just a little bit nervous because we've never seen this big of a crowd.
I know.
It's pretty big right now.
Usually don't see these types of crowds at these
I mean,
games.
if I was on the court right now, I'd be a little nervous.
But I think it's just great support for the childhood cancer.
Yep.
And those who've gone through a hard time.
If you're at the game right now watching us, please leave a donation in the front.
Number 9 for Niles West Wolves up to serve.
Serves the ball over to middle back, Ruth Pascas. Free
Pass
balls it
right
over.
back over.
Pass it to Natalia.
Oh, right in the corner.
Natalia with the kill. Point goes to the West.
Tyler hit it in that deep left corner, perfect spot at that moment.
Sets up Natalia again.
Oh!
Another kill.
Right down the line. Perfect shot by Natalia.
2 kills for Natalia.
Now West is doing just what they should.
Score is now 2-0.
West.
West serves it over back to the libero of Niles North. Justice Taylor sets up the outside.
Oh! Good tip by Lauren. Off number 9's hands, right into the middle of the court. Point goes to Niles North Viking. Score is now 1-2. Now West free balls it to North. Oh! Oh, and Justice Taylor with the great block on Natalia.
But Natalia gets it back up. Play goes on. Back row hit by Veronica goes out. Point goes to the Wolves.
I think that was great execution by Justice Taylor on that block. Niles West was just able to get that ball up, send it back over, and let Niles North make that mistake.
A tip by the Niles North setter, Julia. Point goes to the Vikings.
Smart play by Julia, as she knew that the Niles North needed to get back on track. So she just took matters into her own hand, tipping it right into the center, where none of the players were. Point went to the Niles North Vikings.
A serve by Justice Taylor. Point goes to the Vikings.
Score is now 3-3. Justice Taylor up to serve once again.
Another great serve goes to Natalia Perry as the outside. West sets up the right side. Right side hits the ball back to middle back to Justice Taylor. Niles North sets outside Lauren.
Ooh. Oh, and a great dig. Oh, touches the ceiling, went to the other side. Point goes to Niles West.
Score is now 4-3. Wolves in the lead.
Great awareness by Justice Taylor as she realizes that Natalia was up there. Hit right over the block, was able to get to the ball, but unfortunately went to the other side after it touched the ceiling. Number 7 for the Niles West Wolves up to serve.
Niles North sets up right side.
Hit
Ball
goes
out.
Point Wolves. Great one-hand tip by Niles North setter.
A tip by West.
Oh, and a great hit by Natalia. Point goes to West.
Natalia with 4 kills now.
Now West doing what they should do, feeding Natalia that ball as they realize that she is able to hit right over the block for Niles North, giving them all these points.
Niles North needs to realize that Natalia has scored 4 out of their 6 points right now. So they need to start locking her down on the defensive end.
Hitting error by Niles North Esma. A little bit far. Point goes to West.
Score is now 7-3. West serves the ball over to middle back. Julia sets up middle. Blocked by West. Point goes to the Wolves.
Number 7 for West up to serve once again.
Serves it to the libero. Julia has to chase after the ball to set Veronica, who hits it from the back row. West sets up Natalia again. Killed Natalia Pehar. Point goes to the Wolves.
Natalia Pehar is just killing the Niles North Vikings right now. Timeout called by Coach Vandage with the Niles North Vikings. Score is now 3-9. Shout out to the Niles North Vikings soccer team as they're coming out here to support the girls in childhood cancer. Great to see them out here.
Have about 23 seconds left on the timeout. West taking the court a little early, feeling a little confident.
The Vikings need to figure out a way to shut down Natalia. As they need to realize that she is hitting over their blockers. Maybe they can adjust to that a little bit. Maybe get some of those points back. Number 7 for the Niles with Wolves up to serve again.
Serves it to the libero of Niles North. Julia sets up outside.
Oh, Edma is blocked by Niles West. Number 14, point goes to the Wolves.
Score is now 10-3. Wolves leading by 7.
Showing a little frustration out there on the Niles North. Maybe they can get their stuff together. Great pass by Veronica. Great read by the Niles North setter.
And a great read by Veronica. Point goes to the Vikings as the ball goes out. Score is now 10-4.
Vikings down by 6. Lauren D'Souza up to serve.
Great float serve. A middle hit by West. Outside Esma hits it out of bounds. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 11-4. Natalia Pehar, number 1, up to serve.
Now it's one thing to realize that Natalia is now in the back row. She's not in the front row anymore.
So now's their chance to take that advantage of her being in the back row and pound that ball straight down.
Oh, seemed to go off the blockers hitters from the Niles West. Point goes to the Vikings. Great tool by Esma.
It's Esma's first kill of the night.
In case you didn't know, Esma was a freshman last year, starting on the varsity team.
Now she's a sophomore and still starting.
Some great talent here at Niles North.
And also the setter you see, number 19 right now, is also a sophomore. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is 12-5.
LaBelle, number 21 for the Wolves, up to serve. Point goes to the Vikings. I just seemed the blocker might have disrupted the set as she was trying to set outside. Point goes to Niles North Vikings. Score is now 5-13.
Ruth Pasca, Niles North libero, up to serve.
Service error by Niles North Vikings. Another point goes to the Wolves. Some substitution for the Wolves. A little missed pass by Ruth.
Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 14-6.
Seems a little quiet on the Niles North side.
Yeah,
I think they need to get their energy up.
They need to start communicating more, especially in the serve receive. Because another serve receive happened just right now. Point goes to the Wolves.
Timeout, another timeout called by Coach Vanderjut of the Niles North Viking. Niles West coming into this game very confident. I think the Niles North Vikings need to work on their communication, or just in their energy, just in general. Because with that energy comes communication.
Yeah, usually they come out a little bit more like excited and stuff. Let's hope they turn things around.
Now it's West number 5 up to serve.
Serves the ball over.
Great cover by Ruth Pasca. That was amazing cover by Ruth. Able to recover that after the justice got blocked.
Point goes to the Vikings, scores 15-7.
That's the type of effort that wins volleyball games.
Yep, hopefully that timeout helped them a little bit.
Substitution for the Niles North Viking.
And number 3, Julia up to serve.
Seems like one of the Niles North
Blockers.
might have touched the net. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 7-16. Wolves.
Ball served over to net.
Great
It's middle
serve.
back. Julia sets up outside. Lauren tips it over and gets the point. Point goes to the Vikings. Scores 16-8.
Substitution for Niles West Wolves. Veronica up to serve for the Niles North Viking. In case you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, Niles North Vikings and the Niles West Wolves are rivals in this conference. And it's very competitive between all the sports that we play. Last point went to the Niles North Vikings off an error.
Natalia back in the front row.
Going with the great hit. Oh, another save by Ruth. Point goes to the Vikings after someone may have touched the net on the Niles West Wolves. Point goes to the Vikings.
Score is now 16-6. Wolves still leading by 6.
That effort by Ruth Pasca, though, was amazing. That is what the Niles North Vikings need at this moment.
Yeah, a lot of effort, more communication, and they just need to put the ball back on the other side.
Great tip by Niles West Wolves. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 10-17. Niles North down 7. Halfway into the first set.
Serves the ball over to Ruth.
An ace from the Niles West Wolves. Point goes to the Wolves. Good now 10-18.
In the first set. Number 11 up to the line. Serves the ball over back to middle back. And Natalia Pehar just smashes that back straight down on the Viking side. Point goes to the Wolves.
I think the point went to the Vikings, as a matter of fact. She may have touched the net on that last play. Justice Taylor up to serve.
Justice Taylor tries to serve Natalia Pehar, but goes out.
Substitution for the Niles West Wolves. Score is now 11-19 Wolves. Oh, and a great hit by Esma. Point goes to the Vikings. Esma pounded that ball. She realized there was a one-on-one situation. situation.
She found the gap and put that ball straight down.
Natalia hit.
And the West comes right back with another hit by Natalia Pehar.
That was a great read by Natalia, realizing that the blockers went up for the setter. She was able to hit that ball with no block. And with that power, it may be really hard to pack that ball right back up.
Let's see how she serves right now. Ace serve. Point goes to the Wolves.
Score is now 12-21. Wolves up at this moment. The Vikings doing a better job of communication. It's just those little errors that are being made that are costing them these points.
West with the tip, but Esma with the recovery.
Great hustle by number 19
They
from
feed the right side.
Viking. Point goes to the Wolves after a blocking error from the Niles North Vikings.
Score is now 22-12. West in the lead.
Wolves up by the biggest lead of the night by 10. Oh, and a block from the Niles West Wolves. Point goes to the Wolves. That was a great block from the middle from Niles West.
I don't think I've ever seen Esma get blocked. Very surprising. They feed Esma, replies right back with the kill. Or not. Guess there was no touch on the play. Point goes to the Wolves.
Now North looking a little bit frustrated. I just thought there may have been a touch on that play.
I mean, personally, I saw a touch. Maybe it's just my angle right now. Score is 24-13, West in the lead. Feeds the right side. Right side gets blocked. Natalia Pehar with the recovery.
Oh, and a little miscommunication on their side. Point goes to the Vikings. Score is now 14-24. Esma up to serve once again. Great serve.
Serves it to Natalia Pehar.
Oh!
Point goes to the Wolves. Ending score for this match is 25-14.
Wolves.
And now here's a sponsor from Atletico.
Some of the greatest comeback stories never show up in the sports section. At Atletico, our physical therapists help people overcome pain and discomfort and get back to doing the things they love to do. Start your comeback. Schedule your free injury screening today at Atletico.com. Atletico Physical Therapy. Better for every body.
And we're back. What do you think the Niles North Vikings need to do to take the game, take this set as they have lost their first one?
Well, I feel as if they need to start realizing that Natalia Pehar is probably one of the big factors. They're missing points and losing points. So I feel like they need to put their big blockers, which would probably be the tallest people on their team, Esma and Lauren, to block Natalia from the outside.
I agree with you, Mason. Natalia is completely destroying the Niles
I believe she
North
has
blockers.
8-10 kills in just the first match.
As I said before, she is going D1 in Jacksonville, Florida. She's a very good player. I think now North just need to work on those little errors that are being made that are costing them some points. Because those little errors become a free ball for the Niles West, who then feeds it to Natalia, then giving them the point.
Yeah, I agree. But I also think if Niles North just pulls through with their communication and just gets the ball to the setter, their hitters could definitely come back and earn some points for the team.
Players are now going back onto the court.
The Vikings look a little bit distressed as they walk back onto the court. Let's hope they pick those spirits up.
In case you didn't know, in case you're just tuning in, as a matter of fact, it is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And so, at Niles North, we are wearing these shirts, as you can see right now.
Yep, got mine today.
And if you just happen to be stopping by in the next hour or so, be sure to donate to the Niles North Vikings for a foundation supporting the childhood cancer.
Any amount will be welcome.
I know the Niles North girls did a great job of selling these shirts at Niles North.
Yep, they put it all over social media.
And did a great job selling them.
I believe if you still want one, you could come to Niles North right now within probably the next 45 minutes and still cop one.
Niles North will now be serving first.
Let's
Julia view kick.
Let's see if the Vikings can take this match back.
My name is Kyle Leopoldo. I will be stepping out, and my good friend Brandon Frommo will be filling in.
All right, Kyle. I'll see you a little later, buddy.
See ya.
All right, Brandon. How's it going today?
I'm good. How are you today, Mason?
I'm perfectly fine. But it doesn't seem like the Vikings are doing too good right now at the moment. Score is now 2-0, 1-1, my bad.
Yeah. They took a pretty hard pounding in the first set.
Yeah, especially with Natalia Pehar on the outside, just killing them. She got like 10 kills, a crazy amount. She is going D1.
Yeah, that is true.
Number 4 for the Vikings serving. Serves it to Natalia Pehar. Ball goes over and
Ooh,
smashed straight
Justice
down by
Taylor.
Justice Taylor.
That was an amazing hit.
Great hit. I really feel as if Justice Taylor in the middle position is really underrated.
Yeah, I do.
I see her in school. She's always putting in that work. She's just a really good volleyball player.
Yeah.
Vikings with the first lead of tonight. Score is 2-1. Ball served over by number 4. Goes to Natalia Pehar again. West sets up the right side.
That is a block, but a touch on the wrong side.
Score is all tied up at 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's see. I believe number 11 is serving.
Serves it to middle back who ducks. Ball hits the line. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 3-2.
Yeah, that was a great serve there. Nice
Great
hard
serve.
float.
Yep. Good float. Ball is served over to Esma. Julia feeds Justice again.
And Justice gets another hit.
Another kill by Justice. That's 2 in the last 20 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Crazy.
That is pretty good.
Justice Taylor steps up to the line.
Looks like she's going to be doing a jump float.
Jump float goes
On the
bounds.
line!
Ace by Justice Taylor ties up the game. Never mind. Vikings in the lead, leading by 1. Score is now 4-3.
Yeah, that is true. Let's see if they can maintain this lead and possibly take the set.
A little reminder that if the Vikings take this set, there will be a third set.
Ooh! Ooh! Number 1 is doing some finger guns there.
Natalia Player is just an amazing player. You just can't stop her from the outside, right side, or any front row position.
Yeah.
Score is now 4-4. It seems like every time Vikings get a kill or a block, Natalia Pahar just bounces back with anything she has in her arsenal.
Yeah, that really is true. Number 7 serves it over to North.
Julia sets up Lauren. Lauren gets blocked by, yes, West's very own Natalia Pahar. Score is now 5-4. West in the lead.
Let's see if North can take this back.
I feel as if they just need a little more communication. They just need.
Yeah, there was a few instances of miscommunication
Yeah.
earlier.
Esma, who got blocked for the first time I've ever seen in my life, pretty much. She's a pretty good player, but she doesn't seem to be
able to find those gaps.
Yeah, like she's not doing as good as she could be.
Ooh, and that's number 14 in the middle getting a great block against Esma.
Yep, you just saw Esma get blocked again.
That's the second time this game so far.
Hopefully she could pick it up a little bit because I know she's a very good player. She's a big key factor in the Viking volleyball program.
Yes, that is very true.
She is a sophomore starting on varsity. She did start last year as a freshman too, which is very impressive.
Yes, especially with all the chants of she's a freshman.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ball's hit out by Niles. West score is now 7-6. West only leading by 1, which means the Vikings have closed the gap. It's looking a little bit better than last set, but Vikings should still do more.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely just need to work on that serve receive.
Serve receive, yeah. I don't know how many balls the Niles North Vikings have put back over after one serve from Niles West Wolves.
Yeah, it looks like the ball's just going to get out of bounds there from the serve, and number 1 is up to serve again.
Score is now 8-6. West leading by 2. Shout out to the Niles North boys football team in the stands.
Yes.
Ending practice a little bit early to come show their support for this cancer game against the Niles West Wolves.
Yes. It supports childhood cancer.
Yep.
We had number 1 actually was one of the people being supported.
Yeah.
Ooh, Esma gets
it shows that like even if you have a disease, cancer, anything, you can still do a lot because she is going D1 after high school.
And that was her dream. She did say
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Let's see, Esma is at the service line once again.
Let's see what she can do with this play.
Serves middle back. Sets up to middle. Looks like there's a double touch on the set.
Point goes to the Vikings. Score is actually tied up all up at 8. Esma serving again.
Okay, let's see it. Will she change up the serve or will she just serve it to the same spot? Because that seemed to work at first time.
She changes it up, serves it to the outside back row.
Ooh, setter tips.
Veronica with the hit into the net, sadly. Point goes to the Wolves. Score is now 9-8.
Number 21, the libero serving on West. Serves at Esma.
Olivia sets it to the right side hits it.
Ooh. Oh.
Wolves could not get to the ball. Point goes to the Vikings. Score is now 9-9.
Yes, I believe so.
Ruth Pasca steps up to the line. Libero for Niles North.
Serves it right to middle back once again.
Has a little trouble, but the setter gets to it. Sets the outside with the kill, but
Ooh,
recovered by
great
Niles
save.
North. And Niles North
And
comes
gives it
back
back.
with the kill. I believe it was Veronica with the great read. Puts the ball right back over. In between a gap between the middle back and the right back. Point goes to the Vikings. Vikings are now leading by 1 with Ruth Pasca still up to serve.
Now that was a great hit by Veronica. She was really able to see where on the
Yep,
court.
she was right there ready to hit that ball straight down when it came back over. West with the free ball over. Esma in the slot, but hits it straight up.
Ooh, and North misses the free ball back. Now,
Substitutions made by West.
Yeah, a few substitutions. Looks like changing up the lineup a bit. But once again, keeping Natalie in.
Of course, she's a big part in West's success.
Yes.
The front row of West right now is looking pretty big.
Yeah.
I believe they're probably all over or 6 feet tall. Vikings
Yeah.
are a little bit on the shorter side right now. Oh, never mind. They are subbing in Lauren. So now we have 3 big-time front row players. Justice, Lauren, and Veronica. Veronica is outside. Lauren is right side, and Justice as middle. Both 3 very strong players. Let's see what they could do on this play.
Yeah, so we also have number 3 serving, which is the setter currently.
She's
on Nora.
a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Point goes to the Vikings. Scores 12-10. Vikings' biggest lead tonight.
Yeah, that is very
2
good for
points.
them.
Slowly but surely coming back.
Nice serve right to Natalie. Natalie picks it up.
A tip by Niles West results in Niles West getting the point. Scores 12-11.
Okay, let's see if Niles North can keep this lead that they have. Maybe side out number 9.
Julia, the setter for Niles North, tips it, unsuccessful, but doesn't cost them anything. Natalia Payar with the hit. I think she touches the net or something because Vikings end up getting the point.
Yeah, that
Score
is
is
true.
13-11.
Oh, that was a great hit.
Great hit, but the Viking, if she didn't touch the net, probably would have been a kill.
Yeah. Their hard float over to the libero. Brings it back in, and West free balls it over.
Veronica's there to give the pass. Sets up Esma. Hits it over Natalia and number 11. Feeds it, but Natalia gets another kill.
Now, I believe the timing on that block was a little messed up. There was a little gap in there.
Yeah, they were a little bit lower as soon as Natalia came up, hit the ball right over them. Every time West sets up Natalia, she tends to get a kill almost every single time.
Ooh, and that is very true, and they picked up Esma's spike.
Yep.
Where usually
They just keep shutting down Esma.
that was another block by Esma. I believe that was Natalie again, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's like their 3rd block on Esma. She's probably getting really frustrated out there because usually she puts that ball down and gets kills for Niles North like crazy.
Yeah, she's usually the Natalie for North.
Yeah.
Great pass. Ooh.
But then again, we can't put too much burden on her. She is a sophomore, and Natalia is a senior going D1. So
Yeah.
she still has some stuff to learn, but still an amazing player.
Ooh, service air straight.
Probably
into
one of the best
net.
on our team.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
But that's not like putting down other players on our team because our team is pretty solid. We
Our team is
we have a lot of talent. I feel like to come back from this game, and we just need to put some more communication in.
And Natalie hits a nice roll shot over in a very unsuspecting area and gets the point once again.
It's another kill.
But there is a lot of talent this year.
Yeah, a lot of talent. Like, it's probably one of the best girls teams I've seen at North so far.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep.
Nice serve over, straight to libero, and looks like it's just not going to connect.
Setter could not get to the ball, resulting in a point to the Niles West Wolves. Wolves are leading by 2, score is 16-14.
Another float serve straight to middle back. Ooh, sets middle. Oh. Hit the net, but they're still able to get the kill there due to it rolling over in an unsuspecting spot.
Point goes to the Vikings, score 16-15 with Lauren D'Souza serving for the Vikings. Ball goes to outside back row. Natalia Payhart slams the ball down. Once again, she's going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even count how many kills she's got. She's probably gotten half of Niles West points right now. But then you also got to give credit to the setter who just keeps feeding her and feeding her, getting just racking up the points every time she has the ball.
Yeah, it looks like West is playing to win for this
Yep.
annual childhood cancer game.
Point goes to the Wolves. Score is 18-15.
Ooh, and that's a timeout.
Timeout called by the Vikings. They have 56 seconds to figure out what's happening with their team and why they are losing by 13. And now here's a sponsor by Athletico.
Some of the greatest comeback stories never show up in the sports section. At Athletico, our physical therapists help people overcome pain and discomfort and get back to doing the things they love to do. Start your comeback. Schedule your free injury screening today at athletico.com. Athletico Physical Therapy, better for every body.
3 seconds left on the clock. Natalia Pehar up to the line to serve for the Wolves.
Let's see if she gets another nice float serve over the net.
It's a float serve over to middle back. Ruth Pasca with the great dig.
Sets middle. Ooh, but that's just going to
Soar out of bounds.
Yeah.
Wolves leading by 4.
But you also have to cut some slack because the setter there and the middle are both sophomores. So
Yeah,
they
that
still
is
have a lot to
true.
learn.
Which
Another great float serve over net.
Olivia sets up Esma.
Oh.
She tries to go down the line, but barely goes out. A great hit if it was just probably like 5 inches to the left.
Yeah. You also have to remember Esma is left-handed.
Esma is left-handed.
So blocking her is usually very different.
Feeds Esma again with a kill.
Yes, Esma did get that kill.
After a miscommunication by the Wolves.
I don't think that one was a miscommunication. I think that one was just out of their reach. Esma found a great spot to hit it, and she hit it there.
True. Wolves still leading by 4, though, and Esma with the float serve over.
Ooh, that's an ace.
That's an ace by Esma. You can put that in her stats.
Highlight reel.
She probably has a pretty big highlight reel already, starting on varsity both years, freshman and sophomore.
That is
And she has
very true.
still 2 years to come as a junior and senior.
Another float serve. Ooh, that one's going to go out of bounds here.
Point goes to the Wolves. Score is 21-17.
Looks like the libero, number 21, is up to serve. Hard float serve the middle back. Another set to middle and
Blocked by the Wolves. Point goes to West. Score is 22-17. Biggest lead for the Wolves of this set.
yes, that is.
Veronica with the tip. Perfect read on the play.
Just right over the block.
Yep.
It was a great spot, small gap. West wasn't able to see it in time, and
Veronica is such an underrated player. I always see her in the weight room putting in that grind. She has great, she has so many tools in her arsenal that she could tip the ball, cut it, go down the line, or she could just put it straight down.
and it looks like the right side on for the Niles West Wolves hits it right through the block.
It looks like some team members on the Vikings are looking pretty mad right now. The score is 23-18.
Yes, then looks like the Vikings have changed the lineup here a bit to.
Feeding Ashley in the right side. What a
Ooh,
kill!
That was a great kill there. Now, looks just like that player didn't feel like moving their feet.
Yeah, Ashley puts it in a great spot where nobody was.
And West just responded.
Let it happen. Score is 23-19, West in the lead. Julia Vukic serving for the Vikings. Serves in a nice ball over in the middle back. Libero. Setter sets up outside, but goes outside of their antenna. And going out, point goes to the Vikings.
Now that set was definitely in a very hard position there.
Very pushed out there. Score is 23-20. Vikings closing the lead a little bit at a time.
Great float serve, but West is able to pick it up.
Oh,
Ooh, and the right side comes into the middle.
what do you think North has to do right now to stop the Wolves from winning this match?
Definitely getting better passes up.
Yep.
Like, they're doing a good job. It's just those a little bit more right to zone 7.
Yeah, what they should have done was realize that Esma was in the back row and use that to rack up as many points and kills as they could. But Esma with another hit, but this time it goes out. Point goes to the Vikings. First time I think I saw Natalia Payar hit the ball out this evening. West making a few substitutions.
Yep. Bringing the lineup back to how it was earlier. And looks like Veronica is up to serve. Now when the score is like this, there's usually a lot of pressure, but she looks like she is able to keep her cool.
Very calm girl.
Nice hard float serve over.
Great. Oh, Natalia with the kill.
Looks like Natalia was able to just tool off the block there.
Point goes to the Wolves. Wolves win the game. Again, this is Mason Taylor
and Brandon Frommo.
And we are Viking Media signing off. Thank you and have a good night.